It is the Riot Podcast. This is the Monday, September 18th edition, and things are a little different because we are in the fundraiser today. We had a soda, we call it Mystery Soda Roulette after show. Love that. And so we're going to put that in for the podcast, and then you'll hear some Worst of the Riot bits recorded previously. And is that what we call them, bits?
Yeah. Probably bits.
Yeah.
Worst of the Riot. Segments,
sure. From days gone by that you can hear. And then that's it. This is it. This is just your intro. This is super short. So
there you go. Enjoy it.
Donate at RadioU.com, of course, because we are in the fundraiser. And enjoy the podcast. We'll catch you next time.
Find more Riot content online. Riot.radiou.com.
Welcome to our Riot After Show. Thanks for joining us today. We're calling it Mystery Soda Roulette because we have so many different sodas and all of the flavors, at least mostly, are mysteries to us.
Real exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited. There's a lot going on here this morning.
It is. It's a big day. If you're watching this live, it's Match Monday on RadioU, of course, during our fall fundraiser. So you can also donate to keep things like these after shows and food fights going. It only happens because of support from people like you. So you can donate at RadioU.com and it'll be matched. And then plus, imagine if you were a part of this food fight. Today, if you donate today during the fall fundraiser on this Monday, September 18th, you could also be kind of a part of a Riot food fight in the future. You've got a chance. We are doing something called the Riot Rendezvous giveaway. Everybody who donates any amount today has the chance to win a free lunch from us on Radio U. We will send you a gift card. You get the lunch wherever you are. And then video chat up with us. We'll do a podcast. So it's kind of like a food fight. You'll eat your lunch. We'll eat our lunch all together. We'll take you somewhere good. We'll send you a good gift card. You kind of get to choose it, I believe. So that's a little added bonus if you want to donate to Radio U today.
But now, we are here to do other things.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We're here to do pop.
We're here for soda. We're here to...
We're not doing
What did you say
that
a few minutes ago before we started?
I'm here to do a taste... What? To get a taste of all this jazz?
No, you never said that.
I don't know what I said. I say a lot of ridiculous things.
You said we're popping off.
Yeah, we're popping off.
Yeah.
About time. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a line too good to keep to yourself.
Yeah.
We're popping off. So what we have here, I believe we have, when you include the zeros and the regulars, I think we have six soda pops that we need to try.
6 of them.
Which one?
6-piece.
Which one would you like to do first? Spin the roulette wheel for us of soda.
The one that is closest to me is the Coca-Cola Voodoo. This one? Or I don't know what the heck this. I don't know what any of these are.
Why?
I've got Coca-Cola in my hand.
Y2000? Is that what this says?
Yeah, this is the Y3000.
Oh, 3000. Yes, of course.
Limited edition. It's from the Creations. It's futuristic flavored, apparently. I've got the full sugar one closest to me.
It's designed by AI, right?
Yeah. So I've got the full sugar closest to me.
Now, if I recall, I could be wrong, but in the past, I don't think any of the Coca-Cola creations have been creations that I was really excited about after tasting them.
I liked the marshmallow one. I think that's the only one I liked.
I don't remember liking any, but we'll see. An open mind, we have no idea what it's going to taste like because they don't tell you, except that it tastes like the future. We have the zero and the regular. I mixed them up at some point. I don't know which one is which, but I'm sure I'll be able to tell. Smells good, though.
Tastes good. Tastes like Coke.
What is that? I definitely did not get... This is definitely not the zero one that I'm tasting. Real fruity. A very fruity
Coca-Cola
rendition of Coke. You definitely still get the classic Coke flavor, but
it's good, though.
If this is what the future tastes like, the future tastes like fruit.
Tastes darn good.
Is that kind of like pineapple, would you say? Pineapple mango, a mango Coke?
I can't even put a finger on it. It's definitely... I'm getting like a mintiness to it.
You're getting mint?
The Coke. That could be the Coke.
Yeah, I don't get mint at all.
See, it's kind of like hitting my mouth with mint.
Jeez, this is a Coca-Cola Rorschach test is what we're getting here. Okay, let me see what this.
What's this one called?
This has to Y3000. This one I have here must be based off of the other one I tasted. This must be the zero. It has to be. Yeah, that tastes real mango. Yeah, this is zero. Not as good. Not as good tasting, even though I typically drink zero sugar sodas.
You try the zero?
Yeah, I tried the zero.
Got it. Zero's like this?
I'm getting super mango pineapple vibes from it. Some kind of tropical fruit.
I'm still getting in that pepperminty mint.
That's so crazy. They're not close related flavors at all. Which one do you like better?
I mean, the full sugar, no doubt in my mind. I'm trying to figure out what the flavor is. I'm trying to look it up online to see if anybody has guessed it.
Yeah, well, it's brand new, so it may not have, there may not be a lot of people that have gotten it before we have.
The zero sugar isn't very good.
Yeah,
zero sugar is pretty terrible.
I don't like it.
This tastes terrible.
I don't know that. I mean, the full sugar is better, but I don't know if I like it like you seem to like the full sugar one.
I like the full sugar one a lot more. And this one the zero one tastes terrible.
Legitimately bad.
This is terrible. I would never buy this. If this was in the break room for free, I would never even try it. I don't even know if I wanted to drink.
So give these two a quick. The zero sugar one, I guess, is no surprise. It's actually sweeter because it's the fake sugar. Give these two each a rating then.
This is like a 1.6.
The zero. I'll give it.
Maybe a 1.5.
I don't know if I hate it that much. I'll give it a 2.1.
I hate it so much it's under a 2 for me. That means I wouldn't even take it if it was free.
And the full sugar one?
Tasty. I'll give it like a 3.4.
That's interesting. I was thinking around 3.3,
It's not
knowing
bad.
that I would never buy it.
I would never buy it, no. But it's not terrible. If it was sitting there and I was really feeling a pop, this could tempt me if it was free.
All right, let's move on. What do you want to do next? I've got a bunch of cans over here I can show.
Let's do the Mountain Dews.
Let's do the Mountain Dew, the next mystery. Okay, so I have the Mountain Dew Voodoo. They do this every year. I have the zero sugar version. And these two I did keep straight, so I know which one is zero and which one is not. These typically, the Mountain Dew zero sugar or the Mountain Dew Voodoos usually wind up being some kind of candy. I guess because it's Halloween.
Makes
sense.
sense.
In the past. So there's the full sugar version. They always have really cool cans too. So colorful.
Sniff this.
This is the 5th one they've done. Which one?
It smells like Fun Dip.
Ooh, I love the smell of this. It smells.
Does it smell like Fun Dip?
Yeah.
Are you getting that at all?
I'm getting that. I'm based off a smell, I'm getting excited for this.
Now after all this smelling, I've mixed up, I think.
That like hurt my teeth. Oh, you'll be able to tell though. It hurt my teeth on that one.
I think this is the full sugar one.
That's pretty good. It kind of tastes like Sprite-like.
Yeah, I could see where
it's like a really sweet Sprite with some kind of candy. Like if you mixed Fun Dip, what is that? Like the powder?
I'm kind of getting. What do you think about maybe a like a sweet tart?
Sweet tart, maybe. They might have done that in the past. We should look that up. What the let me find the past Mountain Dew Voodoo flavors. But I kind of thought maybe Pixie Sticks.
Could be Pixie Stick.
Could it be a Pixie Stick?
It could be a Pixie Stick. I don't hate that guess.
All right, so that's the full sugar one. I haven't even tried the zero yet. Let's see.
I don't really like the zero at all. Not really messing with the zero.
I don't mind the zero. I don't know if either of these are ones that I'm super excited about having again. All right, so here's what they've done for Voodoo in the past. So you can eliminate these. They wouldn't do the flavor twice.
Yeah.
That would really throw everybody for a loop. First ever was candy corn. Then what they called fruit candy explosion.
That's a dumb name.
What does that even mean? How could anybody guess that?
It's a fruit candy explosion.
Then fruit chew candy, which I assume that'd be like Starburst, probably.
Yeah.
But even then, Starburst, there's different flavors of Starburst, so just making it Starburst flavor doesn't mean anything. Then 2022, last year, sour candy.
So this is like, what is this, sweet candy?
Yeah, I guess so. This is the problem.
This is powder candy.
They can't do like branded, and it makes sense. They can't do branded flavors because then like we made it Starburst flavored, but we can't promote it because it's a mystery. Yeah. So they can't do branded collabs, and so then it's just something. But then it's just generic, which means it's flavored like nothing. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure they'll say like powdered candy explosion or something like that.
I'm going powdered this year. That's my guess. Powdered candy.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, I definitely like these better than the Coke Y3000.
You like that better? Mm-hmm. See, I can't agree.
How it hurt? Oh, maybe the reason it's like hurting my mouth is because it's Pop Rocks. Could it be Pop Rocks? Let me try this again.
People online.
It stings the tongue a little bit.
People online are saying Airheads. And I've now officially spilled.
No, not on the equipment. We'll have to do a whole nother fundraiser. Airheads I could see.
Thankfully, I keep it all of my pops far away from the board.
Yeah. And right over the other equipment that could fizzle out.
The tissue box.
It's so difficult, these mystery flavors when they do it this way, because you realize that all candy, when you can't see it, it all tastes the same. It's just sugar flavored, you know?
Just rain on my parade today,
yeah,
Hudson.
Right. With Halloween coming up. I'm going to say I feel like that's Pop Rocks, because I felt multiple times when it felt like it like stings the tongue in the way a Pop Rock would.
Interesting thoughts. I'm going powdered candy. I think I'm going to go with my original Fun Dip. Yes, that's what I smelled. I smelt it.
So you say powdered candy. I say popping candy. Mm-hmm. When we get the big reveal. And what ratings do you give those to?
I thought that those were pretty bad, to be honest. I thought the zero is like a 1.7.
Wow.
The regular is like a 2.9.
2.9. I'll give it I'll give 3.8.
No, you don't.
For both. I think they're both fine.
3.8, that's a fine score.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fine score.
Like it's almost good enough that I might buy it.
You're like, oh, she's not that cute, but I'd date her. I mean, she's decent enough, I guess. Her personality, yeah, she's fine. She's like a 3.8.
Yeah.
That's a high score out of 5.
I guess it is. Maybe we need to rethink this rating system.
Is buying it.
That's what I'm saying. I would almost buy it.
You would buy it. Okay.
I wouldn't. That's why it's 3.8.
You would
but
almost
it's close.
buy it.
It's close.
You'd almost buy it. Okay, it's that good. Got it.
All right. Which one do you? Let's go back to what do you have over there? We have 2 left, I guess.
I've got Fanta.
Why don't you do? Let's do Fanta, the last mystery.
This is the one that makes your tongue like black or something.
Supposedly, right? I wonder how much you have to drink to get your tongue black.
Well, I want to do just less than that.
You got stuff to do today.
Smell that, huh?
Ooh, is that grapey? What is that?
I don't know, but it cools the nostrils.
It's another candy.
It cools the nostrils.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like the smell. They all smell. Actually, do you think they could smell better than they taste almost across the board?
Probably. So far, this has been pretty lackluster.
Yeah, not a fan. You don't drink a lot of pop, though, do you?
Yeah, but I like pop. I like how it tastes, but I don't like any of these so far.
Justin, going back to the Mountain Dew, he says, Fun Dip, I'm 100% in.
Yeah,
Big Fun Dip fan.
Good. I like Fun Dip. This.
He would give it over a 3.8. All right, let's try this Fanta. What do you think? It's 0 sugar.
I know. I've had this flavor before.
You have? What is it?
Have you ever had those like emergency tablets?
The medicine when you have a cold?
That you drop into water?
Yeah.
And it fizzles?
That's a wild guess.
That is what this is, but those have a flavor to them.
Uh-huh. Do you like this?
I believe the flavor is this a mystery flavor?
Yeah. It's also
I know
a mystery.
exactly what this is.
And is your tongue black? Is my tongue black?
This is Zesty Orange.
Zesty Orange.
That's what Emergency owns. I think it's Zesty Orange.
It is kind of orangey, but they already make an orange Fanta, so why?
Oh no, they call it Super Orange. This is Super Orange.
Super Orange.
If you ever had an emergency vitamin C tablet, you've dropped it in water, tastes exactly like that.
You've thrown me way off. I don't know what else to guess from there. Because now I got orange on the brain, which is an actual flavor, unlike what we're getting from the other two sodas. What do I think it is?
But think about this, though. Would they make an orange? That's their whole thing.
Yeah, that's like their top most popular flavor.
Is orange.
It's up there with grape.
But this is the emergency vitamin C super orange. Packed with vitamin C.
Yeah, I don't think this is packed with vitamin C. What if you look at it and it has a 100% of your daily vitamin C intake in it?
That's how you know.
That's the secret. That gives it away.
It could either be that one. I could be mixing up my emergency flavors. I believe the other one that I usually have is, I think it's a citrus. I'm trying to find it.
That's weird because I don't really think citrus. But it could, like, I do get the medicine aspect of it. I feel that. I wonder if it's like, what if it's like cherry? It's kind of cherry. See if you, on another taste, see if you get a cherry to it. I kind of like that one. I think this is my favorite one so far.
Interesting. This tastes like an emergency to me. This is
all
medicine.
right, emergency it is.
It's medicine.
Emergency it is. What is your rating?
I'm giving that like a 1.9.
1.9.
It's so bad I wouldn't even take it for free. That's the thing that's so bad. I really wanted to like that.
You're such a negative Nancy.
Well, it looks cool. It looks cool.
It does look cool.
But I'm not going to lead people astray.
I don't know if that glows in the dark. We can test it.
I'm not going to people thinking like, oh, I better buy that Fanta because Isaiah said it's good. No, it sucks.
Hold it up to the camera.
Hold it up.
Yeah, let's see if it glows in the dark. No. That's a missed opportunity.
Wow, that's lame.
Yeah, they should have.
I don't even feel bad now.
Yeah. I kind of like it.
You are leading people astray.
No, I think it's pretty good.
That soda stinks.
Wait, you know what's leading people astray is telling them it turns their tongue black, because mine... Isn't that the...
It's starting to turn black.
Oh, okay. That's not what my tongue normally looks like?
No, it's unless you normally have a black tongue.
Oh, okay. What about you? Yeah, I guess I could maybe... Yeah, I mean, maybe if you drank the whole 20-ouncer.
If you finish the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah. Well...
It's turning your whole mouth black. I think it's on your lips, too. I can't be sure. There's a lot going on over there. Maybe on my teeth. Is it on my teeth?
No, your teeth. They're always that color. What is that? What do I give that? I'll give it a 3. It's definitely better than the other ones. So, but I feel like I like it the less the more I taste it. So, hold on. I gave the Mountain Dews a 3.8, right? Let me do a side by side.
So this is almost buying worthy for you.
It's not as good as the Mountain Dew. 3.6.
This is out of 5, just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
I gave it a 1.9.
I like it twice as much as you do.
Yeah, maybe more.
Last up, this is not a mystery technically. It's Tropical 7-Up.
I'm excited for this one. I feel like this is a winner.
I never drink 7-Up. I never bought... I don't know if in my lifetime I bought a 7-Up. I know what it tastes like, but I don't know if I've ever had it.
I always drink it when I was sick.
Oh.
When I'm sick,
yeah,
my mom's like go-to was to get a thing of 7-Up. I don't know why, but it's fire.
So they have...
I like 7-Up.
They have pictures of... Can you tell what fruits these are? One is definitely a mango, right?
I'm thinking a mango.
Oh, let me turn it.
What's the other one? Peach?
It's got like a greenish hue, and then the other one... It's not peach. I don't know. Is it orange? I'm not good with fruits.
Smells real nice.
Oh, maybe
the smell has been leading us astray this whole food fight.
Well, yeah, that's right, because they've all, even the ones that I like more, they've smelled better than they've tasted.
Yeah.
This is full sugar. Much less in your face than any other flavor we've had.
This
Much
is
more
nice.
subtle.
It's a smooth flavor.
That's kind of nice, actually.
I like that one.
That might be... It's in the running for the best.
I think it is up there.
It's right around the same pantheon. Am I going to go ahead and buy this one? Probably not. So it's around the same wheelhouse as the Voodoo and the Fanta, which means I will give it a 3.8.
This one blows the other ones out of the water because I could actually drink a glass of this.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, this makes it the top one. Because the rest of these, I don't think I'd be able to get through a cup of, except for the Coke. The Coke was not bad. Where's the Coke at? The regular Coke, good. Coke Zero, bad. Regular Coke, good. The tropical, is it Tropical 7-Up?
Tropical 7-Up. You want me to hold it up for you?
Yeah, hold that up for me.
Yeah.
I think that's probably, I'm going to put it below the Coke because I like the Coke. The Coke was good.
Uh-huh.
That was my top one.
So what do you give this then?
This is like a 3.2. I think probably a 3.2, I would say. It wouldn't be something that I would search out.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be something that I would take it at a party if the choices sucked.
Yeah, if that was...
If they didn't have like regular Mountain Dew
Yeah.
or regular Coke, if they had like Diet Coke and some other things that I don't like maybe like a Diet Mountain Dew, I would consider this.
What do you think the odds are that our taste buds, after all these various flavors, are just totally thrown off? Their heads are spinning and they don't even know what to think.
Yeah,
And
it
so-
could be. By the time we got to this one,
Yeah.
my mouth
Which is the
in such a
most
sugar
straightforward
rush.
of all of them. Yeah, I think that's definitely a possibility.
Yeah, that one's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I think you could drink one.
I honestly, upon more reflection, I thought I liked the Fanta. The more I sipped it, the more I didn't like it. So I think the Mountain Dew and the 7-Up are both not quite good enough to buy for me. And then the Coke ones, I just don't really enjoy. The Fanta was okay. To sum it up.
That's Hudson some. Mine is
Yeah.
7-Up and the Coke Creations, the regular one. You could drink those. If you go anywhere else on this food fight,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you can drink those.
Well, there we've done it. We've tried all the different. That's more soda than we've ever had at once on the show before, and we're doing it for you to maybe save you some trouble. If you listen to Isaiah,
I saved you a lot of trouble.
You're going to save yourself a lot of trouble, a lot of money. So I guess you could be thankful for that. Today, don't forget, RadioU.com. Go ahead and donate during the fall fundraiser. You could even win a Riot Rendezvous giveaway. And then you would be able, if you were the winner, you'd get free lunch with Isaiah and I over video chat, but we'll pay for the lunch.
And we'll make sure it's a good lunch.
It'll be a good lunch. You get to choose the restaurant, I believe.
That's a big plus.
Yeah. And so that's something to look forward to, and one of the many reasons to support RadioU. So go to RadioU.com and do that. Keep us commercial free on the air, able to do these food fights and all that good stuff. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
We'll see you guys.
The only thing Isaiah loves more than the riot is himself.
Someone who probably still lives with his mother and hates himself.
You're listening to The Riot on Radio U.
Does your pet have a pet peeve? What's something that drives your dog or cat or whatever else you may have just up a wall? You can tell that they get real upset. Text into the show 8772 Radio U. I'll tell you, Regina says that her cat hates when her belly is touched, but sometimes it's just too tempting. You just have to.
Oh, yeah,
Touch.
you got to rub your pet's stomach.
Gotta touch the stomach.
It's just such like a go-to scratch spot.
I was thinking, I don't have a cat anymore, but it feels like everything you do is a pet peeve to a cat sometimes.
Cats can be grumpy.
Yeah.
They can be a grumpy
There's a whole like, internet persona made up of that. So
That is true.
that is a good one. Let's see. What else do we have here? Jake says that his dog hates decorative pillows with the buttons on them.
Ooh, the buttons. Interesting.
Yeah, got a set of the pillows, the decorative pillows, the buttons, and the dog chewed each of the buttons off of the pillow and then left them all in one neat little pile. Was not
Ooh.
pleased with the decorative buttons. I'm actually with that. What's the point?
Of the decorative buttons?
I guess they're decorative.
Yeah,
is the point.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, for me, my dog Jim, the one that he's been doing as of late, he gets real upset when I bump him when he sleeps.
Bump him when he sleeps.
To the point where Jim, my dog, he's a basset hound, right? And he's a big sleeper. He sleeps for the majority of the day.
Uh-huh.
When I sleep in bed with Jim, because he sleeps in my bed, unfortunately, yes. And if I bump him in the middle of the night, he gets so angry. He'll let like a growl out. He's growling now, which he's never done before.
Uh-oh.
He's becoming a very, very grumpy sleeper. It's something that I'm trying to get him to stop doing. But it's the only time he's mean is if I bump him while he's sleeping or trying to take a nap.
Yeah.
He is now getting very grumpy when I do that. Which I'm not doing on purpose. I'm just like rubbing up against him, touching his back leg, whatever it is. It could be the slightest of baby touches on the back of his leg, upset. So now he gets to the point where he like tries to snuggle me, and I'm like, dude, you're right up next to me. I'm going to touch you at some point probably when I roll over tonight, and you're going to be upset.
Add it to the laundry list of issues with Jim the dog.
Yeah, exactly.
As if he needed more. Brian says that when his dog sees another dog on TV, she'll start barking wildly.
Ooh, pet peeve of other pets. I like it.
That is a tough one. How do you can't control that?
You can't stop that.
Yeah, there's no way you can just avoid watching all shows with dogs in them. That's difficult. Caitlin says, my dog really hates when you make farting sounds at her. You can easily avoid that. You don't have to.
It sounds like that's like a fun one to do. Though.
Yeah. Why do we get such enjoyment of irritating our dogs?
Like when people like blow in the dog's nose. Like we all know they hate that, but we still do it.
Yeah. For my dog, Zafira, she hates water to the point that if she's outside, she loves going outside. She'll just peruse the backyard. But if you turn on the hose while she's outside, she will dart inside, even though the hose may be nowhere near her, but she will dart inside the door, open up the door, and she'll go in. And she actually knows if she's inside and I turn on the hose.
She hates that too?
She hates that. She hates the hose being turned on.
She hates the hose.
And what I don't understand is she hates water. She won't get in our pool. She doesn't enjoy a shower, but she'll do it. She'll listen because she's a good dog. But I don't understand when we got her. You think, oh, maybe she had some kind of like traumatic water experience before we got her. But she didn't. She used to go swimming. We took her to the lake. She'd go swimming or whatever. And at some point along the way, and I don't think we've ever had a traumatic water experience, but for some reason along the way, she's become deathly afraid of really all water.
Well, at least she has something that she's scared of.
Yeah.
That's an important thing. If you can figure it out. Yeah. If you want her to come inside, you know how to get her inside right away.
Yeah.
You turn that hose on, she's gone.
She's done. Yeah.
That's
she's
perfect.
done for. If your pet has a good pet peeve, something that bothers them, 877-2-RADIO-U.
We're not sure who behaves worse, the Riot or their dogs.
I don't even know how to behave like a real human being.
The Riot, RadioU.
Text in, what is the ideal way to get broken up with? Clearly never a fun situation to have to deal with a breakup, but when you're receiving the news, how do you want to receive it? Because what you say to me could tell me how old you are. Different generations evidently have different ideas of what's appropriate for breaking up and what's not.
See, I think if you're breaking up with me, I think you've got it. Depending on what's going on, I think if it's like they live down the street, face to face.
Not too much to ask.
Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, face to face.
No, I mean if they live in the same town as you, I think if they live in a different state, you better be on FaceTime.
Okay, FaceTime.
Not even a phone call. I want it face-to-face on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Because it's still face-to-face, and that still counts.
What do you think about breaking up over text?
I think that's wild.
You think that would be tough?
I think that'd be crazy. If you broke me over text, what would you even say? Doesn't even make it. I don't even know what you would say to break up with me over text. It's over?
I'd say, I'm not interested in pursuing things with you any further.
See, maybe if you were like not dating.
Yeah.
Then you could maybe get away with that?
I have here that 20% of Gen Zers have broken up with somebody over text. And part of the reason is that for younger people, and this is myself included, you dread talking on the phone so much, you sure don't want to have to give a phone call to deliver breakup news.
Ooh.
That sounds real brutal, doesn't it? So
sounds real brutal.
Instead, people are resorting to text breakups more and more. For me, I guess I'd prefer getting broken up with over text versus on the phone.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, because I don't want to answer the phone.
I would. You're telling me,
and then
you just want to text. That's crazy.
Well, Text me first, and then we can go from there.
Figure out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Like, do you want to? Should we meet and discuss this further? Like, what do we do?
Well, once they say it's been said, like, what are you doing? What are you meeting up with then? You're gonna go there and beg?
Like an exit interview?
You're gonna go beg?
No,
I'm not doing that.
No,
I want it face to face. If you text me and say, I don't think this is gonna work out, then I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna say, what the heck are you talking about, you lazy bum? Why did you just text me that?
They're not going to answer you.
They better.
They're not going to answer you.
If they better.
After they send the breakup text, they don't owe you anything, I guess.
Yes, they do.
They don't
if it's
owe
my
you a thing.
actual girlfriend, I'm going to ring her right away and be like, what the heck is going on?
Oh, this is why she texted you, because she didn't want to have this conversation.
And then we're doing it. I'm confronting you face to face. We're doing it right now.
I think I understand the urge, if you're going to break up, to do it over text. But I don't know if it's the most healthy thing to do. Is that fair to say?
It's real unhealthy.
Yeah, it doesn't quite feel appropriate. But would I, if I was in a similar situation where I was breaking up with somebody, would I really be fired up to call them or meet up in person and then have to like part ways? Absolutely not.
But that's the way to do it, though. That's showing them the respect that they deserve. If you text them, that just means I don't care about you. That's what I think it says to me.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that means that I never cared about you. I didn't respect you in the relationship. If you're going to text me and say it's over, you're not even going to call me. You're not even going to FaceTime me. You're not even going to meet me in person. That just means that you just lack respect for me in general.
You're taking this real personally.
Of course I would.
This scenario of me breaking up with you over text.
If you broke up with me over text, I would be beside myself angry. I'd be real upset.
Disinformation, mispronunciations, bad impressions. That's Hudson. This is The Riot on Radio U.
How often would you say you lie? Because everyone lies. How frequently?
Not too often.
What does that mean, though? That's very vague.
I don't lie
it means
that much.
different things to different people. Again, that's not...
Every now and then.
Would you stop?
I would say.
Give me a specific answer.
I don't know, because I only lie situationally. You know, I don't plan out my lies. It's like if you ask me how many times I eat a day, I have a plan for that. I don't have a plan for how many times I'm going to lie. It might just come across. I might just have to lie.
Yeah, but do you keep track of your recent lies?
On a day-to-day basis?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, how do you avoid being caught then?
I think
if you don't keep track of your lies, you're bound to be trapped in a lie one day.
But I don't tell a lot of big lies that like I have to keep track of. It's like little white lies
that you can just get away with. You think anyways.
Like yesterday after we finished the break, you go, you think I was pretty funny there? I was like, yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, but when did you lie though?
When did I lie?
We're talking about lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During that time period.
Oh, okay. Unnecessary. Would you say that you lie at least once a day?
No.
No?
Maybe. No. That seems aggressive. Maybe. I don't know. Do I? Once a day. It depends on like what kind of lies we're talking about. Like little baby lies?
Yeah, that counts.
Like somebody asking me a question and me being like, oh yeah. And then like pittering on with my day. No, not big enough lies to where it counts. I would say no, I don't.
They don't count. That's the sound. That's the sound of a liar is what I
Doesn't
hear.
it sound, that sounds liarish.
Yeah, it's like, no, they're not big lies. Not big enough to count.
Yeah, exactly. They're like little baby ones.
Yeah.
Little baby gals. Like, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
They're like little baby ones a little bit.
Yeah. How about this? Where do you lie?
Where?
Well, yeah, like what's the situation? Would you lie at work?
No, I don't have to lie at work.
You would never
much.
lie at work?
Not much, no. I don't have a reason to lie at work. I feel like I can be pretty honest here.
Oh. I'm not that way.
I feel like I lie more at home than I do at work.
What are you lying at home about?
I don't know. I don't even know when I'm lying.
You're lying to your roommate?
I'm not lying to him either. I have no reason to lie to him. When do I even lie? Do I lie? I'm not sure if I do at all.
At this point, now I'm asking why you would even... If you don't lie at work, I don't know what you're lying about.
When are you lying at work? What are you lying about?
When somebody asked me if I was working on something, I said, yeah.
Oh, of course.
I do that all the time.
You about got that finished up? Oh, yeah, I about got it finished up. I'm getting real close.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I read that email.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stuff.
No, I'm getting ready to do that.
It says here that 13% of people admit that they lie at least once a day. And, here's another good one. Over 20% of people say they've lied on social media in the past year.
Really?
Yeah. You do that?
I haven't lied on social media.
I know. That's.
Like, what would you lie about?
Well, it says here that people try to impress people on social media, so they try to give the impression that they have more money,
That they're hot dogging?
yeah,
Got
just
it.
they're more successful, prettier than maybe they.
So we're
actually,
having filters, maybe.
I mean, that counts as lying, right?
A little catfish action. That's a lie. That counts as a lie.
If you're trying to mislead and deceive people, that's lying right there. So let's all try to be a little bit more honest.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Except for me.
I think we need to start counting our lies. Whenever you lie, just for this week, count and see how many times you lie. Because I feel like we lie and we don't even think about it.
It's a good exercise.
Yeah, you feel like you lie all the time, you don't even think about it.
And again, if you take inventory of it, you might realize you're lying for no reason a lot
Constantly.
of the time. Yeah.
Did the lie even matter? Probably
Or
not.
The reason is you don't want to talk to somebody more.
Yeah,
And so
exactly.
lying is the easiest way to end the conversation.
That's the truth.
You won't hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The Worst of the Riot. Radio U.
Now, this is crazy. You don't realize this, but if you're in the dating game right now, you're probably looking for somebody that looks like you.
Seems odd.
It does, but it's science. It's just been proven. A new study has just been published that showed, this is from the University of Queensland in Australia. They had people, there's a couple different ways they did it. They had people rate like attractiveness and a few other things of a bunch of different pictures of other people. And they had this whole group of people do this. And what they found was people who had similar facial features rated each other more attractive on average. You are more likely to find somebody attractive that had similar facial features to your own self.
Do you think that's because we look at ourselves in the mirror every day and that's what we're used to, or what?
That's kind of what they theorized, is that they thought that seeing somebody that looks similar to you, you don't even realize it, but it could bring some sense of kinship. Again, like, what do you call it?
Relatability?
Subconsciously, you have like a level of kinship with this person because you think they look similar to you. Also, would cause you to feel comfort, familiarity, and belonging with somebody else. Again, if they tend to look like you, this is all stuff you don't even realize, but that's kind of what's going on beneath the surface on a subconscious level.
Well, I think it makes sense, too, because you spend so much time trying to convince yourself that you are attractive that when you finally find somebody that looks like you, you're like, oh, my gosh, they must be attractive.
I
They
guess
look just like me.
It validates your own appearance in a way.
Yes.
I guess that could make sense. No, I think I'll say for me personally, I think that this makes a lot of sense because
You and your wife look similar? Is that what you're saying?
When I was dating and trying to find, like when I found my wife, I was conventionally attractive, and so I was looking for somebody else conventionally attractive.
They look just like you.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Interesting. Yeah, that's not my go-to thing. Is trying to find somebody that looks like me.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that anybody that I've hung out with has ever looked like me.
You don't think so?
I mean, maybe we have similar features,
You
probably.
you might not have realized.
I probably didn't realize. I feel like the type that I usually go after is similar to my look, I guess. Like dark features and whatnot.
Yeah.
Dark hair.
Dark hair, big brown eyes, a prominent brow.
That is my go-to.
Yeah.
The good old prominent brow.
Yeah, that's
the first thing I look for.
You're trying to find?
That's the first thing I look for.
Yeah, real white teeth, real white straight teeth.
Some nice teeth.
That's who you got to find. It doesn't say anything about the success of these relations. Like if you find somebody who looks like you, it doesn't mean that it's going to be successful, but it means that's what you're subconsciously looking for, evidently.
Do you think it's weird when you see a couple together and they look like each other, though?
Yeah. It's
an odd feeling.
It's confusing.
They give you weird vibes.
Some people, there's been studies that contradict each other saying that if you are together with somebody for a long time, you eventually look like one another.
Become one another?
Yeah.
That makes sense, I think.
But
because your wife ends up dressing you and she ends up taking care of you. And so at the end of the day, she's going to make you look however she wants to look.
And your lifestyle, as in like just the life you live, the habits you have, stuff like that, the things you do affects your look. So obviously you and your partner likely to have similar lifestyles. And over time, that it converges into you and your significant other.
So if you see somebody walking around that looks like you, that means that's your match. That's the one.
Get down on one knee right there.
You just heard the worst of the worst. We'd give you the best of the best, but we'd have to find that. As soon as we do, you'll be the first to know.